But moving on, we'll keep it in Oscar spirit. We don't have a draft or a game. We're just going to kind of go backwards a couple years, talk about the Best Picture winners, and then talk about who we personally think should have won.
Wiki.
Yeah, nice. There it is. So again, just another segment of dudes naming movies. So we'll start in 2010, I guess, and then we'll move our way to 2022 or 2023. In 2010, we had The King's Speech, Black Swan, The Fighter, Inception, The Kids Are All Right, 127 Hours, The Social Network, Toy Story 3, True Grit, and Winter's Bone. This was one of the more, I guess, controversial wins over the last decade and a half. Obviously, you have The Social Network and Inception and The Fighter and Black Swan all in one category, and you go with The King's Speech.
It's got to be The Social Network, right?
It has to be The Social Network or Inception. My Nolan bias would make me say, Cam, you're on mute. My Nolan bias would make me say Inception, but I think it just has to be The Social Network on this one.
I'll say something you cowards are too afraid to admit, but the best
it's not Toy Story 3.
Is Toy Story 3.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's Toy Story 3. It is. But if it's not Inception, it would be my pick. And then The Social Network are my top 3 from that year.
The King's Speech being
the King's Speech.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like it's the most forgettable movie, I think, of this 10. Also, shout out Toy Story 3 for getting that nomination. We have not seen.
We'll figure that out because shout out Wikipedia.
Yeah,
we'll scroll through. We'll see it, man.
But I don't think we have seen a animated picture be nominated for Best Picture since then, unless we consider Hugo, which we'll see in 2011. 2011, The Artist, The Descendants.
Bad year for movies.
Not a good year. The Artist, The Descendants, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, The Help, Hugo, Midnight in Paris, Moneyball, The Tree of Life, and War Horse. Cam, I know what you're picking from this.
I only have 1 5 out of 5 from that year, and it's Moneyball.
I don't have.
I will admit,
I do.
I don't have a single one of these rated other than Moneyball. So maybe,
really?
Don't have any of them.
I only have 1 5 out of 5 here, and that's Tree of Life.
I still need to see Tree of Life. The only 5 out of 5 I have from this year
is The Tree of Life. Brad Pitt,
Terrence Malick. Yeah,
Brad Pitt. Those in it. Yeah.
Spoiler for a Trivia 10 question coming up.
Oh
shit.
My bad.
Not for George. Don't worry.
God damn it. Deathly Hallows Part 2 is my only 5 out of 5 from this year.
Wow.
All
right.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
But we're also missing, like, Ryan Gosling's Drive came out this year.
Yeah. Warrior was really good.
Warrior was great.
I think people talk about, I don't know. I have it a 4.5 out of 5, but I have it like a 88 out of 100. And I feel like people talk about Warrior like it's one of the best movies ever.
I know Sammy loves Warrior.
Yeah. A lot of people do, which is fine. I enjoy the movie as well. I just don't think it's the most amazing piece of cinema.
Yeah. Never going to get nominated, but The Cabin in the Woods might be my second favorite movie of this year. But obviously never going to get fucking nominated.
Crazy Stupid Love deserves more respect.
True. Quickly back to 2010. Hilarious to see 127 Hours get nominated. That's just such a funny picture.
I forgot about that movie, to be honest with you.
I feel like every year has that hilarious Best Picture nomination. Like, the only reason Hugo not nominated was because it's Martin Scorsese.
Right.
The best Fast and Furious of all time that year. Fast 5. Fast 5. Hell yeah.
2012. Argo, Amour, Beast of the Southern Wild, Django, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Les Mis, Silver Linings Playbook, and Zero Dark 30. Again, I only have 1 5 out of 5 this year. Was not nominated. That's Francis Ha.
I have 3 5 out of 5. Django was a 5 out of 5 for me. Argo, and then Skyfall. As well. I like Skyfall a lot. I think it should have at least gotten a nom, especially in this list.
I mean,
definitely. I don't have Zero Dark 30 rated, but I've definitely watched it at least twice since I've started Letterboxd. I don't know, or maybe not, but I feel like I watch it fairly often.
I think Marvel's The Avengers could have been nominated. I'll say it. I don't care. I'll say it.
I'm looking at my ratings right now, and just back on the perks of being a wildflower, the Dumbo poster that I showed like a couple weeks ago. I was like, "What the fuck is that movie?" And then I scrolled over. I was like, "Oh yeah,
It's the perks of being a wall.
Looper was great.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Silver Linings on here. Yeah,
I
Silver
am
Linings.
surprised Paul Thomas Anderson's The Master didn't get nominated.
Oh wow!
Like
yeah.
I'm stunned that didn't get nominated.
Pitch Perfect. I'm shocked didn't get nominated.
Yeah, Francis Ha would definitely be my number one from this year.
I really like Argo, so I'm fine with it winning.
Like
but I also really obviously love Django Unchained. I mean, I like Silver Linings Playbook. Zero Dark Thirty's fine. Lincoln's fine. Like, there's nothing really here that I'm hating, but I'm fine with Argo winning.
Mm-hmm. I like Argo, so I'm glad it's won. I'm glad it's won.
2013, another. Just looking at my ratings, stacked fucking year.
Really?
And obviously the Oscars did not do it justice. They got 12 Years a Slave, American Hustle, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Gravity, Her, Nebraska, Philomena, and The Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, they snubbed Her. Oh, no, they did not. My bad. They snubbed Prisoners, the Prisoners. I don't know if you guys are high on the Coens brothers Inside Llewyn Davis, but that's a 5-star movie for me.
Love it.
Haven't seen it.
About Time should have been nominated. Was never going to be nominated. Let's make that clear. Same thing with The Conjuring. Never going to be nominated.
Both good movies. The one of the best animated movies of the year, George, the Flashpoint Paradox, should have been nominated.
Yes, Flashpoint. Even Dark Knight Returns Part 2 came out that year. Stacked year for the DCAU.
Catching
I would have
Fire.
gone Her. Of these nominees, I would have gone Her.
Of the nominees, I would have gone. Oh, I probably would have gone The Wolf of Wall Street. Actually,
that's fair too.
I think Prisoners is my number one of the year. Yeah. But of the nominated, I'd probably go Wolf of Wall Street.
12 Years a Slave is great, though. It is.
Man of Steel should have been nominated, no doubt.
I guess. I'll give you an I guess on that one.
Thanks.
Snowpiercer, very good.
Snowpiercer, fantastic.
Old Boy remake.
Stop.
Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters. Could be that.
Right,
oh shit! Now you see me. Peak. That's a great one.
Now You See Me. That is a good movie. I just rewatched that. 2014, Birdman, which was the eventual winner, and we also have American Sniper, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, and Whiplash.
Whiplash. I think. Do we all agree on Whiplash?
I
have 4 or 5 out of 5s from the year.
I have 4 as well.
Yeah, I got
my highest is Boyhood, but that's more personal. Grand Budapest Hotel, I love, but Whiplash is probably who I would pick.
Yeah,
Jason Blum really just attaching his name to that as a producer. Good for you, but you need to get back to producing these kind of movies.
Yeah, for sure. I had the Grand Budapest Hotel, 5 out of 5, Gone Girl, Nightcrawler, and Whiplash. Nightcrawler actually might be my highest rated from that year. I can't remember for sure.
Academy hates Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
John Wick, man, that should have been fucking nominated.
Where can I see my own review?
I feel like John Wick's one of those, like, it was obviously huge when it came out, but I feel like that's one that's just been growing in popularity in the years to come. So I guess I'm not super surprised to see first John Wick not get nominated, because I feel like it wasn't the cultural zeitgeist it is now.
I take that back. Whiplash was my highest rated of the year. Not Interstellar, though. That should not have been nominated.
Oh,
it wasn't.
It wasn't. Relax.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I just noticed it was from that year.
It should have been
nominated.
People, I'm trying to get Interstellar, like, we're too young for the film Twitter. We weren't on film Twitter at the time, but Interstellar used to be like hated, like, by critics. Like, it was not, like, maybe I'm talking on my ass, but at least from the film Twitter sphere, I know Interstellar was like, it's more recently that people are starting to love it. Like, as in like last like 8 years, not super recently, but when it first came out, I'm pretty sure film Twitter hated it.
And now it's one of the greatest movies of all time.
One MCU movie that genuinely should have been nominated is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. X-Men Days of Future Past.
I love your commitment to the bit.
The biggest, I'm off the screen. The biggest snub of 2014 actually is not in Best Picture. It's the Lego Movie not winning Best. No, it's not even getting. It's the Lego Movie not getting nominated for Best Animated Picture, because it has like that 5-minute scene of Will Ferrell in non-animation. Bullshit. Bullshit.
What was the recent animated movie that everyone was up in arms about? Marcel the Shell.
Mhm.
That's another one that people were like, is it animated.
Yeah, it's bullshit, man.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
Bullshit.
2015. Spotlight, The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, and Room. This was the year. I'm pretty sure Fury Road got like 11 nominations, but Denis did not get a direct. Denis, Jesus Christ,
George Miller.
George Miller did not get a directing nomination. I think I said Denis because I was thinking the same thing happened with Dune, where it picked up like 10 nominations, but Denis did not get a Best Director nomination. But yeah, Fury Road is without a doubt my pick from this lineup.
Yep. No, I'd say same.
Although we're missing some notable, like Inside Out. Come on.
Yeah, I have
Sicario.
five. I have five out of 5s from this year in Sicario, Inside Out, The Martian, and then everyone. And I just sent you guys a tweet about it. The Big Short should have been. Was it nominated? No. Yeah, should have been. It was. Yeah, good.
Big Short was nominated.
That should have won. That's the best movie from that year.
This is a stacked year. Like, I'm surprised Straight Outta Compton didn't get nominated.
Yeah, that is shocking.
Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. I mean, I think that movie bangs. I just rewatched it.
We watched Spotlight for that real quick.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. I don't hate that it won. I don't think it should have, but I don't hate that it won.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's definitely a good movie. We all had glowing reviews of that movie, I believe. I don't think any of us disliked it.
I think it was one that I looked back on for Oscar wins and be like, oh, that like is one of the like least deserving. And then rewatching it for that real quick, I was like, you know what, this is a good film.
Yeah.
All right, 2016, Moonlight, Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, La La Land, Lion, and Manchester by the Sea.
Congratulations, La La Land, on winning. Turned out the Oscars right after they won, so shout out to them. Huge win for Damien Chazelle, my favorite Best Picture winner of all time. La La Land, great work. No notes here, nothing else. 2016. Yeah. Shout out to La La Land for the win.
Absolutely tragic.
Do you have a guess how many 5 out of 5s I have from 2016?
7.
Dude, I have 7. That's crazy.
I've got 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You got La La Land?
Yeah, of course.
You have Arrival?
No.
You don't have Arrival?
No. Arrival's
I got this. Let me pick it up. You got Hell or High Water.
Yeah, of course.
You got Moonlight.
Yes.
You got Manchester by the Sea.
Yep.
So what are we at now? 4 or 5?
We're at 4. I'm counting 4.
4.
One's
I don't have
animated. Or sorry, 2 are animated.
Oh, you have The Nice Guys?
Yes. Yep.
That's 5. So 3 more and 2 of them are animated.
2 are animated. Yep. One is
either a silent voice or Your Name.
Your Name.
Okay. And then no way you have Zootopia at a 5 out of 5.
No, sir. Moana, man.
Oh,
Moana's
my God.
Moana is so goddamn good. You're all clowns. And then Train to Busan as well.
Yes.
Yeah, Train to Busan.
Okay. All right, we have I have set. Wow, this is a stacked fucking year.
Yeah, what a good year.
Yeah, I got La La Land, Arrival, Moonlight, Your Name, The Handmaiden, A Silent Voice, and Sing Street.
I haven't seen The Handmaiden. Maybe that'll be it. I've heard it's great.
Yeah,
Sing Street 4.5, Silent Voice 4.5.
Oh,
shout out Moonlight though. Like I'm happy Moonlight won. I was
Moonlight.
I was joking about La La Land getting the win and then being a takeaway. Not saying that La La Land was like the most egregious snub of all time. It was a joke on that. Moonlight, good job winning.
Yeah, Moonlight,
definitely not a bad win whatsoever.
I mean,
Pop
La La Land should have.
I mean, I prefer La La Land. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
All right, moving on. 2017. Yeah, poor lineup. The Shape of Water, Call Me by Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I'm just happy Get Out was even nominated.
Should have won.
Fantastic. Well, of these nominees, yes. But like Blade Runner 2049, that had to be in the nominees list.
Dude, that thing didn't get nominated for shit. It also didn't make shit money. That was one of the most like inconsequential movies of all time until now.
Yeah, like, people. on the spot, people did not care for Blade Runner 2049. And then at the end of the decade, everyone had it in their like most underrated movies of the decade list. I remember that.
Yeah. They were right.
I also have Coco and Logan at a 5 out of 5. So I would have liked to see either of them nominated. But
do people like this year in movies? Because like I have a shit ton of 4.5s and 5s.
I have a lot of 4.5s.
Yeah, I got a lot.
I have 5 5s actually. Yeah, this is a good ass year.
Yeah, I got 6 5s.
Yeah, this year bang.
My highest rated would have been Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, that's my highest rated.
And Wind River.
Out. Oh, Wind River came out this year. Yeah.
Wind River is great. And then The Big Sick, Logan, Coco, Get Out.
I haven't seen The Shape of Water yet, but I like a lot of these nominees. I love Call Me By Your Name. Huge fan of Dunkirk. Get Out. Lady Bird's great. Phantom Thread I love. I know 3 Billboards is one of Seth's like least favorite movies of all time. So
yeah,
it's crazy. War for the Planet of the Apes that year should have won.
The Lego Batman movie should have won.
Fuck yeah. What an all-time year.
Moving on to 2018. Green Book, Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. The obvious annoying snub here is is Into the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only other 5 out of 5 I have from this year is Hereditary. So it would have been nice to see that pick up a nomination, but it did not.
My 3 5 out of 5s. This is the most like IP year for me because my 3 5 out of 5s are Mission Impossible, Fallout, Avengers, Infinity War, and Into the Spider-Verse. Those are and then Haunting of Hill House was that year too. Just to add that in. So yeah,
it was. Yeah.
Of these nominees, I think my highest rated is Black Klansman.
Mine's A Star Is Born of these nominees.
Mine would probably be Vice.
I
like Vice
a lot. I do. Vice is very good.
I can't believe Christian Bale did not win. I can't believe he lost to Rami Malek.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man.
That's insanity.
What do you guys actually have Bohemian Rhapsody at?
I haven't seen it.
Really? Interesting.
I think a 2.5 or 2.
I have it at 3.5. Like, I don't think by any means it's a bad movie. It was just
I think it's a bad movie.
Really? It's just mega Oscar bait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to in my mind the best year in film of all time, 2019. We got Parasite, Ford v Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Absolutely cracked category. Parasite is my number 1 of the year, so I'm happy that came out on top.
Yep.
But my God, another 5 out of 5s that I have that weren't nominated: Uncut Gems, Portrait of a Lady on Fire, The Lighthouse, and then God, my list of 4.5s from this year just goes on and on. It's absurd.
Knives Out.
Knives Out, is yes, absolutely.
Sound of Metal, but that's 2020. But Letterboxd has it as 2019.
Yeah. John Wick 3, The Farewell, Ford v Ferrari was nominated. Ad Astra, Jesus, this year was disgusting.
Jojo Rabbit, did you mention that?
Jojo Rabbit, yeah, nominated, right? Yeah, nominated.
Yeah.
I am happy I watch like this awards ceremony quite often.
One of the best years for comic book movies? ? Endgame, Joker, Spider-Man: Far From Home. Come on, come on, they're all great. Crawl is from this year, George. You know,
is it really?
Yeah, Crawl's great.
Hey, Crawl was good. I told you, I did not dislike Crawl.
A couple very good movies that we haven't named: Just Mercy and The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Yep.
And then
Us, Jordan Peele's Us.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Little Women. Did you mention
fucking? I did. Yeah, nominated, right?
Yeah,
nominated.
I'm not even looking at the nominees. That's on me.
Yeah, nominated. Moving on to the 2020s. You know, now we're getting into more familiar territory. Nomadland, The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, Trial of Chicago 7. Considering 90% of movies meant to come out that year got delayed, this is a pretty decent lineup, I think. I don't think this is a terrible lineup at all.
Yeah, I would have went for The Father. I still haven't seen Nomadland. I'm planning on watching it this week, but I love Sound of Metal also. But The Father is definitely my standout of the year.
Yeah, I probably would have gone with either Trial of Chicago 7 or Sound of Metal. My only 5 out of 5 from this year was Another Round, not nominated, unfortunately. I would have loved this. See, this would have been a perfect year to give Soul a nomination.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just would have been a perfect year to nominate an animated movie.
They've lost
most of
their
these
sauce.
movies are forgettable.
The Oscars lost their sauce.
Yeah, they've lost it. Tenet. Did you guys get tickets to Tenet?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Did you guys see that in theaters? Like when it came out? I've already seen it in theaters. When it came out, like it was.
It came out for a few weeks in theaters. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Time frame. It was a great watch in theaters. But I think I've already gotten my experience with that. I'm not gonna, and I don't love it as much as you guys. I like it. Good.
I mean, I'm excited to rewatch it. I'm excited to see how it holds up for me. 2021, Coda somehow. Belfast. Don't Look Up. Yeah. Don't Look Up. Drive My Car. Dune. King Richard. Licorice Pizza. Nightmare Alley. Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. I don't know how those last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies squeak their way into this.
2021 is a bad year in movies.
No, it's not a bad year for movies. This is just a bad lineup.
No,
like
because Dune and Coda are the best movies of the year, in my opinion.
Yeah, but like the French Dispatch needed to be here.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Like, Come On needed to be here. Spencer needed to be here. The Green Knight, like on the count of 3. Like, this is a good year in film. They just nominated shit.
Godzilla vs. Kong. I mean, like, come on.
No, I like the Coda win. I would have. Dune is my favorite of the year, but Coda's right up there. I love Drive My Car also.
I like Drive My Car. I like Belfast. I think you guys aren't Belfast fans. I like it a lot. No. I like The Harder They Fall a lot. Oh, that's not nominated. That's cool.
That was a good movie. Mitchell's vs. the Machines. Another perfect year to nominate an animated movie. This is bullshit.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of 2021 in movie as a year in whole, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, well then let's move on to what I think is the best year of this decade so far, 2022. We had Everything Everywhere All at Once, All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. Stacked.
I think we're all happy with the winner.
Yep.
I mean,
I was 3 of the last 4 years picking the best winner. I'm out this year. The best picture winner. Sorry, I'm out this year because obviously the Iron Claw isn't winning. But
stacked. Obviously, we all of us would have liked to see an After Sun nomination. Yeah. I would have liked to see a Batman nomination, but that was never gonna happen.
Cowards,
man. Puss in Boots. Babylon, surprising a little bit, not making it here. But overall,
Decision
to Leave got, I'm pretty sure, snubbed everywhere. I don't think it picked up one nomination.
No noms.
Not even an international film, which is just crazy. I don't think it's better than All Quiet, but it is what it is. What else? Del Toro's Pinocchio came out that year. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
I'm happy with the lineup. I think it's a great lineup, one of the better ones we've had, and I'm happy Everything Everywhere All at Once won. I think it was a good year for the Oscars.
Yeah, and then we already went through 2023, so that'll wrap us up there.